Hey guys, how you doing? Justin Morgan here. And today's topic, I just watched, I was reminded, I guess, that Dan the Man, put up a video with Luke Corona, and they were talking about foods that you can eat to build some muscle, because both of them are super muscular, and clearly they have excellent advice. And I was reminded of something. I thought about doing a video about, maybe it was a couple years ago, at least within the last 2 years. Jasper shows up every time I do a video. I had thought about doing a video when I saw Dan the Man had posted a video of him in a interview where he was talking to this guy about bodybuilding, and this guy had called in and was asking Dan for advice on bodybuilding and following a raw foods diet. Now, I've got nothing against Dan whatsoever. You know, I don't dislike Dan. I don't hate Dan. These are just my comments and criticisms. Not hating, just saying. Dan has been on, or he says he's been on a raw vegan diet for like 10 years or something, and he's still detoxing. He is still detoxing, still getting the sludge out of his cells, purifying his vessel, and that's why he's can't make progress on bodybuilding. That's what he said in the interview. Anyways, the one it's been a couple years ago now, when the guy called in. He says, you know, I did see a video with him where he went to Gold's Gym with some guy. This is a different video than the one I just mentioned. And he is, I think he deadlifts like 315 pounds in the video, and he says that, you know, people in the video or in the comment section are saying, you know, that he kind of, you know, it's good, showing that raw vegans can be strong. And that's fine, except that the very first day I ever tried to lift weights, I deadlifted 300 pounds. First attempt ever. And that's all that I had. That's all the weight that I had. I might have been able to do more. But so maybe Dan's a little stronger than I was the very first time I ever lifted weights. But as far as like giving advice to someone that is a bodybuilder or someone that wants to compete in strength sports, especially where you're setting yourself up like a guru and people are calling in. When people ask me questions and I don't have an answer to them, I just say I don't know. I'm probably not the best source of advice for that subject. And if you look through my comments, I've said that to people. I've told them I don't know. I'm not a good source of information for that subject. When I listen to doctors like Dr. Dean Ornish, who, if I were to compare the intelligence level or education level in nutrition between Dean Ornish and Dan the Life Regenerator, I would put Dan the Life Regenerator at about the infancy level and Dean Ornish at about the PhD level. Because that would be the difference between comparing those two individuals. I'm not saying that Dan has bad advice all around, but I am saying that Dean Ornish is a legitimate expert in the field. He has compiled more research and put out more information on the benefits of plant-based diets than possibly any other individual. He's at least as well established as, say, T. Colin Campbell and Caldwell Esselstyn. And under no circumstance is it accurate or fair to those individuals to compare Dan the Man, the Life Regenerator, to them. There is no universe where they're comparable. But, so sorry I got off on a little bit of a tangent there. So, I'm just saying that, you know, if you need to take care in who you listen to. If the person has never lifted before, they look like they don't lift, and they're giving advice on bodybuilding and powerlifting, you deserve what you get if you listen to them. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Talk to you next time.